games, and this is Small Lego Star Wars. This is my grandson. I'll pull these out by some summer. I got some turtle laser lights in there. So it should be fun. Anyway, so hopefully my brothers come out soon. At least one of them. Sorry about that. Hey, it's Star Wars related, so that's cool. Alright, so picking up where we left off last time, we are in episode 2. Check the gives us a little bit of an edge in this. Okay, so we're on episode 2. Part 3, Droid Factory. Hold on a second. I'm not getting anything on my YouTube, which makes no sense. There we go. It's all there now. Droid Factory. Obi-Wan Kenobi has tracked the bounty hunter Jango Fett to the planet of Geonosis, this rocky world known for the droid production factories, forms the base of the operations for Separatists. While Anakin Skywalker guards Senator Padme Amidala, Obi-Wan lands his Jedi starfighter on the planet's surface. So there wasn't any checkpoint or anything, so we're going to have to do all this again. And this game doesn't let you skip cutscenes, so fun stuff. I need help. Padme Amidala. You know, honestly, I think Natalie Portman's Lego's better looking. Geonosis are cut in pieces. Turned her against me. Go, R2, way to go. That's Hayden Christensen's voice. Way to go, Anakin, way to go. It's kind of disorientating. Sweet red brick. What did that unlock? Maybe that's all this room is for. Justice is about to say Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's not exactly how it works. Whatever it is. Jango Fett. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Chapter 4, Jedi Battle. Look at these two little sprites in the background. Oh yeah, here comes this part. Oh. Master Windy. Place my gotta get the mini kits. Green saber.
What, my glip glop?
Hey, dude. Especially if you're ready to make it.
Yeah, sorry, I just started looking for a payslip because I don't know where I put it. Yeah. I was looking for a payslip of mine. I don't know where I put it. But here I am. There he is. I think I'll make that. Go ahead.
I said right now I'm nice window destroying stuff.
Well, those Jedis are yellow skinned. Sorry, it's not very important detail. But they got yellow skin. But then, like, the ones that have actors portraying them, they're, you know, Caucasian logo. Thank you, Innocent. Dude, on the original Battlefront 2, if you ever died to a Geonosian, that was like the ultimate insult. Yeah, but like, come on, it sucks to die to them because they're just useless. But every once in a while, they get you. Mace Windu's a good guy, you know. He's balanced. Well, Anakin did kill, like, you know, a bunch of innocent people, so he wasn't wrong in hating him. I mean,
well, Anakin didn't kill anyone innocent.
When, what about the, not just the men, but the women and the children? Damn, people, lives matter, Stefan.
I guess you have a point there.
Yeah. Should apologize.
Jango Fett's gonna go down there and get his butt.
It's a bit morbid how flippin' Boba Fett's just kind of holding his dad's head in a thing. Well, this is a very specific reference, so you might not get what I'm talking about. But in Attack of the Clones, right? Mace Windu chops off Jango Fett's head. Spoiler alert, sorry. You know, first anybody who's seen this that like 10-year-old movie. Yeah. Okay, anyone who hasn't seen the 15-year-old movie, sorry to spoil this. But anyway, when Mace Windu kills Jango Fett, he chops off the top of his rocket, right? That's like on his back.
He's running away like a pansy. Why is he being chased by a bunch of Jedi?
He's a pansy. Anyway, though, so he chops off his head, and he also gets the top part of the rocket. Well, for the longest time, I always thought like the little like leftover part of his rocket was like his neck. And I was like, man, he's got a really skinny neck. If I could show you this shot, then I'd be able to find it. Let's see.
Relate that shot you were talking about when Obi was downtown.
Yeah.
Mace Windu. Padme Claw.
Okay, here it is.
What?
That picture I was talking about that confused me for a long time. Because it happens in just a flash, right? And so, when I saw it the first several times, I thought that skinny thing was his neck and not his rocket.
Oh. I never had that issue.
I understand why, but I did. I was like, man, his neck is super skinny.
Yeah, this Mandalorian, those Mandalorians are skinny necks.
Because he's cloned on Camino, you know? They got some Camino genes in there.
Well, Jango Fett is
True. I rescind my statement. Django. Mama, open the door. Mama, open the door to your heart. A giant. Oh yeah! You bought that shoot. I remember last night. I just remember these missions being super frustrating.
Oh, they're not too bad.
I like that of them. Not that like it really matters. They were fun, you know.
Walker, your flesh betrays
That game, man.
you. Did you watch Adam plays playthrough of it?
System Shock 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that game gave me nightmares, man.
Nightmares too, man. Or at least kept me from sleeping. I was 12 too.
Right.
Back then, those graphics were
Yeah, I'm sure watching it now, I'll be like, oh, okay. Not so bad. But I guess it wasn't even the animation, it was the atmosphere, which they did a really good job with.
How would you feel about dating a girl who's from Colorado but goes to school down in Provo?
If I had a car, it wouldn't be a huge deal.
You'll get a car.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be okay with it, but not like a...
Just saying, and I'm being kind of teasy of this.
Yeah.
She's from Colorado. She's really into hiking, so she'd get along great with Emily. So,
Right.
you know, there's that.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't even know said person, so...
She's chill.
Fair enough.
As far as sis Mish goes, she's one of the good ones.
Okay. I don't know. We'll just see where the future takes us.
This part's frustrating because I keep dying because I'm impatient.
Dude, have you come across any of the new Bear Girls memes? Where it's like, improvise, adapt, overcome?
Oh, yes.
They're like my new favorite, man.
We got a couple weeks. We got less than 2 weeks till Star Wars Episode 8 comes out.
I know, dude.
Daisy Ridley's saying like she's done with Star Wars after Episode 8.
I mean, we'll see, but
Give it
I
10
wouldn't.
years and they're gonna pay back.
Yeah, here's what we can say. They got Harrison Ford back, and he's wanted to die since Episode 1. I mean, well, Episode 4, rather. Know what I mean?
Yeah, he made so much money off of it. He got like a 5%, like, if it reached a certain number, for The Force Awakens, he got like 5% of the earnings or whatever. That dude is sick.
Oh.
That was just to get him back in.
Yeah.
This is frustrating. I wish I had one to play with me. But it doesn't.
Co-op, co-op.
I did it. Please, for the love of Allah.
Homeboy ain't seen a womp rat. Let me just point that out.
What?
I don't know. I said homeboy ain't seen a real womp rat. I was just making a stupid joke. That's my glue clock right there, man.
Morty. Rick? I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. Pickle Rick?
Surprised I didn't see more Pickle Rick costumes at Halloween. That'd have been way topical, man. That was like off the hype. Well, okay, yeah. By the way, no one can very succinctly describe the difference between a cosplay and a costume. I ask people who cosplay what's the difference, and they're just kind of like, well, costume is cosplay. I'm like, well, then aren't just cosplays costumes then?
Cosplays are usually for events. I mean, they are costumes. Usually cosplays, it's more than just your standard costume. There's a lot more work and effort that goes into them. I guess you could say.
I guess, I mean, it's just whatever works, but it's just not very clear.
Attractive cosplay models take attractive photographs of themselves. So,
Yeah. It's true.
well,
Either
like,
way.
Also cosplayers, like, they get paid for, like the big ones. They're paid to do it. Like, they get paid, it's like their job. They could probably get, you know, into costumes maybe in the future when they're old.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Dude, I'm pretty excited for Batman Ninja.
Oh, I know. I want Emergency Awesome to do a video talking about it, but he won't because he's a...
Some pent-up frustration there. I don't know. I think it's cool that they're giving it like the real anime treatment where they're, you know, dialogue's all in Japanese and.
So what?
I said I like that they're giving it like the real anime treatment where the dialogue's all in Japanese and whatnot.
Well, yeah, it's being done by Warner Brothers Japan.
I'm pretty stoked. I just wanna, I don't know. I want to see how it all plays out, because it's like, well, dude, I'm like one of the most prone to static people I know. Static. But it's not terribly important. But anyway, what I was saying though is I already expect that it will be pretty good.
And it's like 3D anime, so it's like using 3D models, which is common these days.
Yeah.
But it looks really good.
I don't know. I was watching a trailer for it earlier, and they've got some good people working on it. Sounds like the screenplay was written by the guy who did Gurren Lagann, which you don't know what that is, but it's this really cool anime. It's got robots and stuff. But it's got a better story than most animes, and the guy did the screenplay, so put two and two together, it's gonna have a good story too. So I'm excited.
Batman is a ninja, so this fits perfectly. It looks like they have like Robin Ninja, Catwoman Ninja.
And I like that it looks like they've got like a, what would you call them, like their own hordes. Like it's not just like, it's like warring armies almost. And I think the adaptations they've done for their costumes and stuff just look really cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chase after Dooku. Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy!
Now we're gonna fight Count Dookie. No, I'm gonna take him now. Oh. Obi-Wan. We'll take him together. No, I'm gonna take him now. Okay, leave some battle droids after him. Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. Now Obi-Wan's all the time.
Man, I'd really like to see more Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan. I know it's unlikely because I don't know, the Star Wars rumor mill.
Yeah.
It tends to, how do you put it? It kind of weeds itself out pretty fast. And so when you don't see anything for... Wait, why does Anakin have a green saber?
Because remember he lost his saber.
Oh, he got smashed by the robot machine.
Yeah, I mean that didn't happen in the game, but...
Right. Anyway, but with the Star Wars rumor mill, it just kind of like it weeds out things that aren't gonna happen. You just stop hearing about them. Like, stop hearing about a Boba Fett movie, and
that was
stop.
Gonna happen, but they changed their minds because the director that was gonna do it was the one that did like Chronicle, or partly did Chronicle, and did the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, totally changed their minds.
Yep. Chronicle is cool.
What was Chronicle?
It It was a film. No, it's like these kids get like these telekinetic powers. And then they have Anakin's really not helping the situation.
He's petrified.
He's so scared. You're letting your anger get the best of you, Annie. Look up my name. Don't call me that. Anakin.
You gotta go from the.
Oh, he killed Obi-Wan. Use your anger. I hope I get to be as Yoda.
Freaking Nintendo. They're supposed to release the new DLC for Zelda this month.
Oh, really?
But they've stayed pretty much quiet. When it's actually coming out, it just says holiday 2017.
Huh.
But, I mean,
Oh man, he injured him, and now boom, cut off his hand.
they do what they want, but
And Yoda's in here now. Master Yoda. Okay. Oh. Okay, now Yoda's so badass. Look how quick he is.
yeah. I remember when we played this, when we wanted to have a rumble at the cantina, I'd always go as Yoda.
Yeah. Oh, Yoda's dead. No.
Oh, guess that changes Star Wars for a long time coming. Watching these movies and then watching Empire Strikes Back, Yoda seems very like, well, he's a very different character because in Empire Strikes Back, you're not, at the first you're not even sure if he's like sane. Gotta use your lightsaber to block the lightning. I mean, you're probably past this now, but... Get
up again, Dooku. I'm gonna keep cutting you down.
Seven, have you ever watched Master of None?
No, I mean Emily started, but then started with like the sex scene, and Emily didn't want to watch it anymore, so I never finished it.
There's like, that's one of the worst parts. Then there's like an episode later on in the first season that's pretty much all just sex. But beyond that, like, it's, aside from the language, it's, I don't know, it's a pretty solid show and I enjoy it a lot. I've been watching the second season and it's pretty fun.
I mean, I'd be willing to watch it by myself.
Yeah, you're something and we'll be into
Me
it.
and Em are halfway through season 1 of Stranger Things.
Nice, what do you think so far?
It's definitely living up to the hype. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It's
It's different. I didn't think Emily was gonna be into it because it's pretty sci-fi-esque, but she likes the characters.
yeah, it honestly, like, I don't know, it reminds me a lot of like E.T. There's kind of like the
Yeah.
setting and so much of it, and it. I mean, granted, I haven't seen a lot of other like the films they use for inspiration, but you know, it's got a very nice aesthetic. And while it's like based on kids, though, they keep it. It's made for, you know, adults. Like it's, you wouldn't want your, you know, 8-year-old watching it because they probably have nightmares.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
What's up?
So, Dooku, right, to escape, he breaks the pillar to, you know, distract Obi-Wan to like drop it on. I mean, to distract Yoda because he's gonna drop it on Obi-Wan and Anakin. All right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Yoda can catch it like midair. Why didn't he just like freaking push it so it went like out of the way and then just kept fighting him? Said he had to do this like slow catch and then like, you know, move it instead of just like pushing it mid motion. Be like, I know it's not like a guarantee save,
Oh, it's
but
Jar Jar Binks.
Juju Binks.
I do not.
He was gonna be, you know, big Sith Lord, or is he?
So many problems you have caused. He kills Padme. Train you should not have been. Lord. Darth Maul, the coolest underused bad guy.
What I like about Darth Maul, like
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look, we got 2 Obi-Wan Kenobis in the same room. This is a time paradox.
I guess one thing I really like about oh shoot, who were we talking about? Yeah, Darth Maul. Is I like the story behind like the actor who played him, because it's like he was the stunt double. You know, they were gonna get someone else to, you know, play the character, but that guy was like too into himself. He's like, I want more dialogue, which, admittedly, like we said, he's underused. He had like 3 lines, but he's freaking awesome at what he did. And the thing is, with just having very little dialogue, he's still one of the most, you know, loved Sith Lords in the Star Wars saga.
I've bought a bunch of characters.
Nice.
I don't know about buying the different bricks too, but kill you, I must. Kill you must die. Poor kid, I mean, the whole situation. You got bullied a bit.
Yeah.
Whoa, stranger one. Oh, loser.
I mean, I put it, all things considered, they could have found a better child actor.
Okay, I saw the other actors they had. Like I watched some documentary stuff on it, like in the making of it. Like Jake honestly was the best out of the bunch.
And oh, I forgot you can make your own little Legos.
I'm gonna make a Superman-esque one.
That'd be fun. No, but like there are better child actors, and like you said, he's the best one they found. You know, out of all the ones who auditioned for the part, and so it's like I don't know, people are unfair to him, and it's like you can't just like you don't want to give the movie a pass on it, but you know, give him a pass. He was 9 years old, and you know, he's taking on one of the most how do you call it? I guess one of the more memorable characters in all of, you know, sci-fi.
Yeah.
And he's like this 9-year-old kid. I don't know. So it's just I don't know. People kind of treated him unfair because honestly, for his position and like he did all right. You know, Cher was kind of had some cheesy delivery, but those are also
Hokey dialogue.
yeah. But hokey dialogue, that's freaking Lucas. That's it's not Jake Lloyd.
It's true.
I'm hearing myself being played back on Twitch. And I keep hearing myself pause over and over as I'm trying to find the right words. It's great.
Oh, really? Trying to find the right Superman-esque outfit.
Too bad you can't do like they don't have anything that's all like Kryptonian looking, because you know that would fly.
You should probably go brighter blue.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Ah.
Should I do red legs or should I do blue?
Do blue. Have him have the red crotch piece and then blue pants, because then he'd be like Christopher Reeve.
His hair's kind of gray though.
Do they not have black hair?
Unless you want long-haired black hair, shit, man. Maybe I have to unlock it. I don't know.
Hmm.
Edit name. Superman. Daughter's upset. I gotta give her a bottle. Hold on. I'll keep playing. I have to work 9 hours.
Not even gonna pretend, man. That's probably gonna suck.
Half of it I'm gonna actually be just training stuff, so.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go get some footage. I'll be back.
So many options for Batman on this. Give me something in black.
And I'm back.
trying to make Batman, it's not working out too well.
Yeah, the harder one. You don't have like a cowl or anything, so.
If you go with like a helmet, I just wish I could change the color of it. Whoa, Plo Koon.
Good old Plo, man.
R2D2 head.
They have an R2D2 head?
Yeah.
I never realized that.
I'll go with this. What color should his saber be? Or should he have a grappling hook?
Obviously, a grappling hook. I don't know. There's that one picture where Batman's like on the shark and he's using a red lightsaber. It's obviously canon, you know.
Obviously canon, yeah, you're right. No! I just lost everything I did.
That's pissy. You know what, the grappling hook, I mean, Batman's got his grapple, so it makes sense, but on the other hand, he's more about melee fighting than distance.
Edit name. And we'll start episode 3.
Remember we had our own characters on this? I don't remember what we did with them.
Yeah, episode 3. Here we go. Revenge of this shit. I'm gonna say. Battle over Coruscant. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Da, da, da. That's really cool in the movies. Anakin! Master.
You get true Jedi so fast with that score multiplier. Did you get true Jedi so fast with that score multiplier? Huh. Who is Wilhelm? Ever thought about that? I know what I'm talking about, but yeah. You wonder, it's like, was the guy who did the Wilhelm screen his name Wilhelm, or is that just what they called it? Come on, sucker, lick my battery.
Good kind of. That was a quick level. Vehicle smart bomb.
Chris is watching.
Oh, my mic is really low. Sorry, I didn't see your messages, Chris. I didn't know you were watching.
Ugh. So many cashews, so little time.
I'm so gothic now, Obi-Wan. You'll never understand.
Hey.
Hey, dude, what's up? I didn't know my mic was
How
so
much?
low.
No, it's all good. Something else I noticed with your mic too on stream. It sound like when I hear audio for the game and for Walker, the audio comes through both sides of my headphone, but for some reason your mic is only coming through on one side.
It is probably how my mic is positioned. I can fix it so it's facing me more directly.
Oh, okay. Because I can only hear the audio on my left side, whereas with like Walker in the game audio, I can hear it on my right side. Both
Yeah,
sides.
I think it's just where it was positioned at.
Okay.
It's a stereo mic, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should.
I could set it to mono,
Oh.
so that wouldn't be a problem, but...
So have you played through episode 1 and 2 already?
Yeah, the last couple nights, we started episode 3 tonight.
Police. Anakin's hair looks like a woman in this game.
Yeah, and subsequent Lego models that they've released since this, his hair is more like it was in the movie.
Yeah. Because it looks pretty feminine.
He just looks like one of those, like, kids from high school, those boys that grew his hair out a bit, and
Yeah.
thinks he's really cool. Be a little gothy.
Oh, dude. I'm so close to the end.
Yeah, man.
I'm so excited.
Freaking classes. Are you doing school in January?
Yeah, but I don't. Classes don't start till like the end of January though, so
I always envied others' colleges
month and a half.
about that, but then again, I always got done with. I got a lot more school done in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, like our semesters start for fall at the end
Well,
of
Anakin died.
August, beginning of September, and then the winter classes start like end of January, and then we end beginning of May.
Yeah.
But this week though, like all I have pretty much is a math test and then a math final. And tonight I was finishing up a program that I have to write. Like I'm creating a calculator in Java basically.
Oh, okay.
So that was basically my final project for my Java class. I basically finished it. I just have one spot I'm getting an error returning. So I just sent an email to my professor with the program I wrote and just asking basically response I should get it fixed. Be able to have it all done. Because like we have a dress rehearsal for our concerts on Wednesday night, and then we have our concerts on Thursday and Friday night, and my classes end Saturday. So it's like I'm losing Wednesday and Thursday and Friday night to do homework, so.
Yeah, well, it'll be done soon enough, man. I got a long week of work ahead of me. I got training starting at 9 in the morning. And because I'm still needed till 7 o'clock at night, I have to stay till 7.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, I get overtime for it, so I'll get like basically an extra day's worth of pay for it.
Yeah.
And 3, like, for like the 4 days that I'm doing it, like most of the days are gonna be like half the day I'm gonna be in the training rooms. Like doing training stuff.
Yeah.
So it won't be too bad.
Right, that's something.
Yeah. Hey, and it will make up for the TV. It helped make up for the TV and crap I bought for.
Yeah.
I might have to start working Saturdays though for a couple months.
Oh yeah.
Or every other Saturday. Because they kind of like do this thing. It's like, well, because they rotate schedules around every 3 to 4 months. Since I haven't done a weekend one, where I work on the weekends, I might have to do it starting middle of January.
Well, my experience of working every Saturday, you kind of get used to it.
And I will, you know. I think, and it might be just every other Saturday. So there'll be like, so some of the night. So some days I'll have like 1 day off weekend, but then other weekends I'll have a 3-day weekend.
That's nice.
I'm Palpatine.
You know, like, honestly, I wouldn't mind that so much. If I didn't have school, because at least I'd have my evenings. But being in school, it's like I have no evenings, so my weekends are very precious to me.
Yeah. Well, and that's like the time me and Emily spend most time with each other is on the weekends. Me and Emily and Alice. I want to be Anakin for this to be accurate. No, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna beat Count Dooku as R2.
You can play as R2?
Oh yeah. And Obi-Wan's just standing there doing nothing.
So like Allison and I.
My powers have doubled since we last
finished most of my Christmas shopping and stuff for Allison. Granted, I have a few things more I'm gonna get her, but I've gotten the bulk of it done.
Yeah.
But like also have like oh yeah, my sound bar and my surround sound system arrives this weekend. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. My soundbar and my TV, they're all here. I'm just not gonna open them until Christmas because it's like.
You made that your Christmas gift? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna open it because.
Well, Emily doesn't know how all out I went with this. She just thinks I got a TV.
So that's why you're keeping.
So you're doing this for safety.
Partly.
I'll be like,
I
well,
didn't
honey,
spend that much on the sound.
I bought it 3 weeks ago, so it's too late to return it now.
No, she would make me turn it back anyway.
Sometimes, like you learned on my mission, sometimes it's easier to ask forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
Yep. But that's the way my marriage is most of the time when it comes to spending money, so.
Yeah. Well, Allison and I were wanting to get a soundbar last year too, but since we got the TV and we moved into the house, we're like, well, we'll wait till Black Friday.
Well, I've been telling her for months I want a soundbar. I wanted a 4K TV, and I found one. on Amazon. It's a really good one, so I'm just like, hell yeah. Oh, cutting off the heads.
Do it.
Do it. Count Dookie's dead.
Oh wow, that was really anticlimactic.
Very anticlimactic.
Oh, there's all sorts of good videos coming out.
We have to run. Oh, Anakin just died. And thus ends the Revenge of the Sith. And Palpatine's like, well, I guess I could try and tempt Obi-Wan.
Obi and Siege. I'd see that. Wasn't that quite the name? Siege.
Hell am I supposed to go?
In hell. I don't know.
Obi-Wan's leading the charge on this adventure. Your birthday's... Star Wars comes out on your birthday, Chris.
Yeah, dude, I'm taking that day off.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go see
Alice
it.
and I are gonna go see it.
I'm gonna go see it the night it comes out.
The Thursday night before.
Yeah. There's a movie theater right by work. I'm just taking off an hour early.
Yeah, because aren't they showing at that movie theater like 7 o'clock showings or whatever?
Yep. Which I'm all into because then I don't have to go to midnight showing, so I don't have to go. And they're usually less crazy than like Friday night or weekend showings.
So, Walker, I imagine you work that day, so, but did you want to go see it with us?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. We'll just need to find a time. You said you're usually off by 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this movie won't be adjusted.
I think we're gonna do. Yeah.
I feel like I'm way too critical of it, but gosh, I just.
Dude, that guy, that video you shared, like, he just summed it up perfectly. Batman's performance. Like, and articulated the feelings that you and I had shared in a more clear way about how, you know, we said that he felt hollow, that he kind of phoned it in, and that he was awkward on screen with his jokes. It just kind of felt like he was just.
I don't
not
like you. Or his like
Yeah.
reaction face.
Yeah, but like, like the way he described it is like Batman's funny, but he's not funny in the sense that he like cracks one-liners.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like when it does,
funny.
You don't expect it.
It's unexpected, and generally it's witty retorts to
Yeah.
things that people say to him, you know.
Yeah, and I guess one thing to go with that in Dawn of Justice, like kind of the one occasion you see Batman kind of taken off guard. It's like when his Batmobile gets like demolished, and then he's just like face to dark side, and he's like, "Oh shiz," or whatever. And it's funny because it's like at that point it's still unexpected, like, you know, Batman being taken off guard. You know, it was a funny moment, but you feel like that happens pretty much all throughout Justice League. You know, so it loses the same effect. Like, it worked for that one moment because, you know, it was that one moment, but having it happen like all the time, it just...
Yeah, it's just weird. It just felt weird, man. And the fact that there's all these rumors about Ben Affleck wanting to leave, it's like, there's gotta be something behind it, you know?
And I hate like
how long it's been going on.
These DC fanboys. I hate DC fanboys. I hate Marvel fanboys. I'm a DC fanboy. Don't get me wrong, but there's so many people out there that are just like, I don't get the hate. It was a great movie. I'm like, you're allowed to enjoy the movie, but like if you're really like a fan of these characters and stuff like that, like you really like need to. You should expect better and more from this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I really liked. I was entertained throughout the movie. And there's some really cool moments and Easter eggs, but yeah,
like it makes me excited for what's gonna come next. But I'm not like, oh, this was the most amazing superhero movie ever, you know.
I tried to share that video that you gave me, that you shared with us about Batman.
It's from what I learned today or something like that, but it's a GameSpot page.
I tried sharing it on this official DC Extended Universe community page that I follow on Facebook, but it said it was pending review.
Oh, because they just want to make sure it's spam. And so
I never heard if it was accepted or not.
Oh, I'm going after Grievous now.
I'm afraid that they were like such huge DC fans, or like, because I in a polite way gave some criticisms towards, you know, Ben Affleck and stuff. I'm afraid that they were like, you know, not allowing me to post that because it's against the movie, and I'm just like, it's kind of dumb if you didn't let me post that just because you don't agree with my opinion. It's like, you can have different opinions, but I'm kind of critical of Ben Affleck in this because he did such a good job in Batman vs Superman. It's just like, we've seen what he can do.
Oh like, no, Commander Cody died.
You know, phone it in like that for the Justice League. So that's kind of a bummer.
The thing I love about these Lego games is you get to play with all these characters. I mean, they're like Lego versions of them, but it's still pretty fun. Like, I really like the Lego Batman games and stuff. I hope they do like a Lego, like DC superhero or another Lego Batman. You know? What?
I'll have to share these memes with you guys. They're the room memes.
Oh.
Pretty funny.
Did you see that picture I posted, Chris?
Yeah, that was hilarious. There's a pie chart. The whole thing is filled red, and it says the title of the pie chart is "People Who Are Tearing Me Apart," and all in red, and then it says Lisa.
Have you actually watched The Room, Chris?
No, I've only watched the highlights of it. I've never actually.
It's pretty hard to get through, but it's. Yeah. I would
I've seen like a lot of the good stuff though, like
If we ever get a chance, we should just, me and you should just watch it.
Yeah,
Walker
that'd be
2.
fun. That would be fun.
So I'm supposed to be fighting Grievous, but this isn't working out very well.
Do you want me to, Lisa? Do you want me to order a pizza? What's his Tommy Wiseau's character's name? Johnny.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So Lisa, do you want me to order a pizza? Johnny. Whatever, I don't care. Lisa, I already ordered a pizza. Johnny, haha, you think about everything.
What a story, Mark.
And then somebody commented on it and said, I think about this scene a lot. And then somebody else commented, haha, you think about everything.
Why do you have to
Dude,
be such
I
a psychologist? Your voice is cutting out, Chris. I'm losing you guys.
Dude, these are awesome. I'm not sharing this. I'll send it in the bro chat. Those memes are dank.
The dankest.
The dankest of the dank.
People still say ill or stat down well.
I say it sometimes still.
I've never said ill. I would say sick, but not ill.
Makes me
I don't care if people say ill, I just don't say ill.
Chris is just too sophisticated for the rest of us.
Dude, but like I said, I don't care if you say ill, that's just not my thing.
Oh yeah, another mini kit. Alright.
I was gonna say, that whole thing about ill made me think of the Star Wars Robot Chicken. I mean, Vader's got this obsession with saying wizard. Like, how come nobody's
so wizard? Yeah.
And then when he tosses Palpatine down the pit, he's like, he says that.
That's so
I'm
wizard.
bringing it back.
I remember that. Oh, he just killed Commander Cody. Oh, here we go. So uncivilized. Wow, man, I'm really blown through this game. But I'll finish it tomorrow. Commander Cody got iced.
Oh crap, Allison. We forgot to watch the first presidency message. We always forget. We're always like, we're gonna watch it, and then we forget.
It'll be online.
I know, it'll be online, but then we have to actually make the time to watch it.
You know, it's just about Christmas and Jesus and all that stuff. So,
Did you guys watch it, Walker?
Yeah.
These are so freaking spiritual.
Halfway through it, I was, what's your bucket? Bree was berating me, so.
Who was?
Bree, our niece.
Oh, did they go over to your guys' house?
Kind of. Holly was sick, and so they ate dinner with us. That Holly stayed home.
Why don't you fly?
Dude, Bree is such a little bully, man. She's just always like trying to pick fights. And it's funny, like she's like, you know, best with me tonight, and I'm like, you're a bully. Like, it's not nice to call people that. I'm like, well, stop.
Yeah, she's kind of annoying sometimes.
Okay, you know what? I'll have feuds with a 5-year-old now and then. So what? Okay. The waddle's too fat to fly. Where's the aerodynamics?
Well, for those that watch this later, whatever. Yub Dub, Cody is dead. Cyborg Man. Yep, Cody's dead. Yep. Oh, Commander Cody, yes. Anyway, I gotta end the stream now. So thanks all that came out. My brothers as always. Those on Twitch and on YouTube, thank you for coming out. And when all else fails, remember to snake it, and may the force be with you always.
And with you.
And with you.
P.S.
Dude, I think it's so cool the Gregory brothers were finally